about it. She said, oh, I want to tell you something. I don't want you to speak out about it and all. So she told me about it. I went on looking for Didi. That was when the dwarf decided she wanted to speak to me, right? And I said, look, I am looking for this person. Do you understand? Whatever it is, we can talk about this, because the moment Bifi Bara told me, what was in my head was to go apologize to Didi, right? And I was looking for her around. That was when she felt like she wanted to have a conversation with me. And I said, before I would have a conversation with her, I would have a conversation with Didi, which I did. And after I met Didi and apologized to her, I went on to meet Doris, and she started to guilt-trip me like she always does. So I didn't even know all of that happened. I didn't know. So you spoke with Didi the next day? Not the next day. That was on a Sunday.
And how did that conversation go?
I don't remember. I don't remember how the conversation went. But she apologized, yes. But I don't remember the time.
Okay,
or
so
the
she did.
Yes, she did.
So what I've always said that. Is it that you didn't believe the apology? Because I still see, because post that, he came up a few times even on the show. And I don't know if that was what affected this relationship, besides other things that were said. But even till now, you say, how can anybody believe? It means the apology didn't do what it was supposed to do. So was it that the apology didn't come across as genuine enough, or you just didn't believe the situation?
Well, there's this, I don't know what to put it, that you would forgive but not forget.
Okay.
And that's okay.
Okay, so you forgave, but
she apologized, I accepted the apology, and then we kept it pushing. Have I forgotten? Absolutely not. And that's fine.
What pre-situation made you feel like that was deliberate? What are some things you saw said about you from Sultana? Who else?
So I think the first one was the incident of the media round, that she just have an issue with you wearing glasses. It was just the glasses. And then she emphasized the glasses. Like, my eyes hurt.
That's
like,
Sultana.
I'm very, like, I'm very sensitive to light, right? And then I wear glasses almost every time. I'm cool, I know it. I love to wear glasses. I absolutely know that. I would not come to tell somebody that, oh, I wear glasses because of that. If you have an issue with glasses, buy one. It's just that simple. But then inside the house, I just didn't feel her inside the house. Like every normal person would just not align with somebody. And I said in my diary session that there's not really much, but I just feel like we don't align. And that's okay. That's
what did you want to say?
So what I wanted to say was the same way she had a hunch about me. Though I didn't have a hunch. I wouldn't say, oh, I felt like a weird way. I just had my own opinion.
She's saying glasses now.
Yeah.
But what did you feel about her?
Oh, no, I just described her because I didn't know her name at the time that I saw her then. And I just described her as well. I just felt like, oh, she has like a low self-esteem and all. That was all I felt.
Why did you feel that?
We're going to be honest, right? When you meet somebody, even if you don't say it, there's a way you feel.
There's a first impression.
Yes, there's a first impression, even when you don't say it. And that was my first impression. The only thing was, that's what I said. Should I have? Maybe, but I didn't, right? But I'm saying that the only difference is I voiced mine out.
That key situation, let's round up that before we get to other things, is still one of the most talked about moments on the show.
So,
and how it played out, and whether you like it or not, the fact that it was her box made it such a big deal.
The whole box situation, right? It is not something that, I am proud of. And I've said before, I've talked about this before, I would like to use that as an opportunity to also educate people to know their limits. You understand? So they don't go getting in trouble like I did.
Yeah.
You get me? So that's just basically it. I don't remember what it is, and I apologized for it before, and I leave it at that. It's just that simple.
So this is never going to happen?
This is what?
I'm talking to Daily. I'm asking the question.
When I happen, I don't happen. Tomorrow we shall still come.
Okay.
So, there's nothing there, really. There really is nothing there.
We're still talking about talked about moments. The moments in the kitchen, which you were a part of. Were you not a part of you were there. Who was with you? The allegation about you think she's been sponsored. Who were you with?
I was with Sultana in the kitchen.
And who walked in?
Sabrina walked.
Sabrina walked into you.
She walked, she wasn't there.
So it was just Sultana talking about.
Yes.
And who was talking? You did.
We were talking. Both of us were talking.
Why?
I was listening.
So
Please correct it.
that was
Yes,
also
sir.
pretty early on.
Yes.
You know, where did that perception come from?
I'd heard it. I can't remember because I remember when I said it was I even said she was not the one that said it, but it was not Sabrina. I can affirm that it was, and that's not because Sabrina is my friend. Because I mean, when I came out of the house, my first interview, I wasn't on my phone, right? So again, it was like, you know how you hear just they fly. That was what happened, and I'd already apologized to. When I came out of the house, I apologized to David. And for me, I will take accountability because again, you're not perfect. And because I said it in the open, I'm going to apologize to her in the open. I apologize, David, for because I told her that I know it came from my lips. That's what I told her. But it didn't come from because I said I heard. So I apologized to David when we came out of the house, and I apologized to her again. So yeah.
Accountability is key. So
Yeah,
Walter, what did you think of that conversation? Because it was both of you in the kitchen.
What conversation? Well, she was saying.
You were part of the
The
conversation.
thing is,
Conversation
I'm going to be honest. I
Yeah.
don't remember if she said she heard or she was insinuating.
Yeah.
I know it came from
But
her.
it's not like she came to you.
The thing is that it came from her.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And to be fair, to be very honest with her, let me say this here and right now. Just like we have groups that we go and have conversations, Ibuka, I sit on my own, right? I have friends in the house that we talk and then we contribute. But I sit on my own and I hear these gists. And the only reason maybe I'll gist Ibi Fubara or I'll gist the other person that is my friend is because that friend told me.
Did you ever hear things said about you by Diddy? By Diddy.
In the house?
Yes.
Oh no, to be honest, I didn't know. Remember,
Is it fair
I
to
remember
say that
what
this was one-sided?
one-sided.
Do you think it's fair?
I honestly feel like it wasn't being fair to me. Because when people were coming to me to tell me things, they were not showing them at that time. But at the time I'm talking to my other friend and I'm saying something, that is when, people get to see that. So I am saying that it wasn't being fair to me.
Brother Naija producer is proudly sponsored by
The Time. Big odds, big wins, and exciting games.
So you are brave. Nobody can get what you did to me.
But they're not here.
What was
Big wins,
they didn't
and
allow
exciting games. It's not magic. It's just simple logic.
you just didn't like medicine. So anything that happened, you blamed it on him. Why was that?
Well, initially, like I said, our first week, we had a back and forth. We had just something cry. What he said, something that he said, that I'm not sure about it. What did he say? He called me a bully, which I'm not. I hate this. So, a bully and stealing your bread and food. It was one of the movers in the house. That's the reason why. What do you mean by that? There were certain people in the house that, like, if you put food here, they will take it. So he had done it before. Yes. It was one of them. For the king. Yeah, it was one of them. So, like, it was only 4 of us in the kitchen. And I'm careful for them. And it was my only food. And I'm a food consistently. It makes no sense. So there was only 3 of us in the kitchen. I was so happy that it was him because it can't be better. Because Bella was with me in the kitchen.
Why did you call him a bully?
Okay, it was because of the fight I had with Coin. So, me looking at both of them, you can see that he's way bigger than Coin in size. And the way he was charging towards him, I never expected it to be like that because of the situation or because of what actually happened. I transferred to that incident, so I wasn't expecting it to be like that. So,
Did you think he was a bully because he did something unprovoked, or because you thought he was bigger than Koi?
I think both ways. Like
you said both ways, which means you thought he attacked Koi unprovoked as well.
Yes, yeah. And also
How so?
So the way he attacked Koi, I didn't even expect it from him. Like the way he brushed, like Koi was saying, "I'll beat it," but the way he was saying it, I didn't expect.
How did they get that? Do you know?
No.
So why do you think he was a bully?
Because the way he attacked him, he was so fast about it.
Had he done something that made him react that way? You know?
No, Koi didn't do anything.
How did you know?
Koi didn't do anything because we spoke. Asked him what happened at the end.
Before you called me a bully.
But he was complaining.
You know what is important? That bully tag stayed with him for a while. Especially with the house.
I know. I'm just saying.
So it's important for us to know why it started. Okay, Koi, what was the situation?
Yeah, on that day, I can't really remember what happened, but it was like I wanted to prepare noodles and he was preparing another food. So he said I shouldn't prepare anything. I said, why would you tell me that? So just led it to misunderstanding. So he mentioned, I think he said something about father. I don't use my father. About my other father. So he was referring to me. And I don't use my parents to play, so I just went up.
Before then, was there a conversation about communal cooking or anything?
Yeah.
There had been a conversation about communal cooking?
Yeah.
So why did you feel the need to cook separately?
I wanted to cook noodles. People have not eaten since morning. That was why. And noodles is general food which everybody can cook in the house. It's not
so besides communal cooking, noodles was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
Okay. So that was not a problem.
Yeah.
But he told you not to cook noodles.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, Papa, so he just said now that the issue was he was not to make noodles. Why did he go from me making noodles to abusing his dad?
Okay, first of all, that was not the whole story. I said person will shoot, people will pack and noodles for me. You understand? So what happened is this, I'm going to break it down. It was week 1. Yesterday was the head of house. He made Toto and Tega, the people in charge of the kitchen, their chefs, they were the ones in charge. For that particular day, I said, oh, I'm going to go to the kitchen and cook for everyone. So can be with it. When anybody is cooking, according to Ortega as well, they were the one in charge. Nobody should cook anything in the kitchen.
Everybody now has unanimously said he didn't include noodles because noodles is a snack.
I think for noodles it came at some point later on.
It
wasn't
in week 1, wasn't it?
It was not.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, so go on.
Thank you. So I was what I was doing. He came to the kitchen. He wanted something to say he'd be hungry. I said, okay, bro, put it on me, whatever. So I was making a burrito, actually. So some people were already complaining that they were hungry. So already made some noodles for certain people already. After that, you guys could just keep on living. So it was only so intended that I could be in the kitchen because we were like assigned people to the kitchen. Nobody else would come in and cook anything. So Stoffel was there to make noodles for certain people. And they were able to share. And he was complaining that he was hungry. The person, I forgot who he was it was a plate with 2 people, but that person was like, oh, don't worry, if you are really hungry, you can have this plate. But Kobe was like, no, I wanted more. I want to cook my own noodles. Nobody will tell me that I don't cook for you. And from there it was an exchange of words whatsoever. And he was telling me certain things. And I said, I think I was fucking, that was what I said. But he said only thing he had was his papa. And that's what I understand. Then they went outside and started crying to everyone. Yeah. Oh, Kim said this, Kim said that. And the whole narrative was that, oh, Kim was a bad person. They tell him not to eat. Oh, this one, that one, that one. Kim was saying child of Satan. Everybody was on the side. And somebody who was a friend of mine came to the like, ah, they don't go the side down. But I was here. And doing the test right here. Because I'm who for everything that happened.
Right. Thank you. Did you know about this rule?
Yeah.
So why did you go into this?
No. That's what I was saying earlier. That's not noodles. If it's rice, if it's vegetable.
Was there a rule that said?
Nobody said we shouldn't cook noodles or we shouldn't. Oh, no.
Yeah. Was there a rule that said don't go into the kitchen except noodles?
They never said don't go.
You were head of house, yes, Jay. What was the rule?
To the best of my knowledge, I think when the chef is making the general food, no one should cook. I think that was the rule there.
God bless you.
So you're saying he was in the wrong?
Yeah.
Except noodles part.
The noodles thing came, I think, second week. The noodles
So
thing
that
came.
week it wasn't wrong. There was no except noodles.
There wasn't an except.
But your rule
It was just when they are making general food, no one should cook. I think that was just the rule.
As you being the head of the kitchen, should I tell you what you should have done? Fine, I'll cook noodles for you. And I won't be there. And
Did you ask me to make it for you?
Did you tell me that you make it for me?
Or did you ask me to do that?
Why do I need to ask you?
Exactly. If you
You are
needed
the head
to do
of the
that, you
kitchen.
would have asked me to
But
do
you
that.
are the head.
But the rule was that
you
you
said you are
don't
the
cook
head.
while El Chef is cooking. Because
If you don't
I'm
want me
still
to
hungry,
disturb
okay?
you, just say,
Please
let me cook
make
this
me
for you,
some.
for you not
You
disturbing
didn't
me.
come to me that way of like, you be respectful of one. And I was the one in charge at that time. So if you have been respectful, you will ask me.
You feel like you went too far.
Oh yeah, I did. I apologize. That's one thing about Kyle, because I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. I apologize, and I did apologize. After serving the food, I did it. I'm pretty sure everyone knew exactly what happened.
And we found out along the way that this was a thing. Now, very early on, Bide and Bright Morgan sort of drifted towards each other. And we started hearing that there was an Ifubara situation in the mix, even while knowing that something was brewing here. What was your intention with this?
Oh no, like it wasn't beyond the friendship.
Okay.
I think I had a conversation with Ruboy, right, on the dining table, where he asked me, who do you like? Because I'm not the kind of person that you think like I would just come up and say I like a man or anything. So I was like, oh yeah, I find this person attractive, But I don't necessarily like the person emotionally, because I did not gravitate towards anybody emotionally in the house. I'm a grown woman, I can find somebody attractive. So that was what it was. So I was like, oh, I find Bright Morgan and Utega attractive. So that's why I said to him. Then at some point, we're just gisting and laughing. You're just laughing with your friend. It's like, oh, are you going to do something about it? Or are you going to chill about it? Like me and but like we're just having it was banter. So it wasn't like direct, like, oh, you do something about it. No. I even had a similar conversation. Before then, there was just like conversations here and there. So I would just test it and I'd be like, oh, Bryce, are you open to seeing other people? Like, when I say seeing, I was not talking about relationship. Like, I'm just, like I said.
But you knew this was already sort of broken.
Yes, like I knew. So I'm not denying that I do not know. Oh, no. Like, I was vibing. Like, I was vibing. So I think one day I played a game with Dede, Isabella, and Joanna. Mide came in between, but at some point she wasn't really comfortable with the game, so she left. So it was just going to tell boys in their ears like something, just something fun, because we're like, oh, we're bored. I think one Saturday, like, I was just bored. Tell them something in the air, but it was something obviously like frisky. Then see what happens. So immediately I said it. He just carried me like on the. So I was like shocked, like something is happening. But before Imamide got serious, right? That was the first like few days, right? We just used to have conversations, and the conversations were leaning towards. They were just like, to be honest, we were bored. So sometimes there could be again risky conversations, right? And
so are you saying? Are you saying the friskiness was both ways?
Okay.
Okay.
So
what kind of things did he say to you?
Okay, no, I guess. Like, I'm saying I'm not. Yeah. Okay, so sometimes like we'll be like, oh, why are we not sleeping? It's 3 a.m. or something like that, and you'll say something like, oh, he knows what would make him sleep well. Or we'll be in the locker and we'll just be looking at each other, we'll not be laughing. Or I'm bending and you'll be like, oh, I know the color of your underwear. It's like this. I don't want to say this. It's nothing. Like I'm not. Like I said, we're grown. So it wasn't something that was. Oh my god, we're seeing something fun. No, like just like we're flirting, and that was it.
Was not caring how that made dance look?
Oh no, in the moment I really didn't, because again I was new in the game and I really did not have allegiance to Mide, like a lot of people in the house, to be honest.
You found out, right? And even on the day, I think it was Kola you were talking to at some point, talking about how you, or I can't remember if it was Kola or Dede, about the situation with the Fubara, you know. Did you find that offensive from her?
Thinking back at it now, I can't remember much.
Yeah.
Because it was early days, and you said something was brewing, right? It was still in that point where it was still like, I like him, I don't know about what's going on. So I can't really say that I felt like it was offensive. I felt a way, definitely. I felt like, he's a little bit flirty. It was more of him than her. So I don't think.
So you had more of an issue with him than her?
Yeah, it was more of, oh, is this the kind of person that is he a flirt that would just flirt with anybody and whatnot? But like I said, it was still very early days and it was brewing, so I can't hold it against anybody.
So what made you stay on? What was that about? Because very early on we also saw this happening. Meanwhile, you are here. What? You are here doing this. Okay. Like catching your underwear or whatever it is you said.
Okay, in Ivy Kubara Faith,
that's a special name for her. Is it before what you're calling her?
Oh, that's how I pronounce it.
I'm just joking.
So I cleared her that I'm feeling this way. I did clear her that, oh, yeah, I'm feeling this way. And I got out to, I think someone sent me her media, the videos, right? And she was making it look like she was dying on her matter.
No.
And it was, no, I watched your interview. You made it look like I was all about you. And it was just jokes. Even the game, when they said, oh, make this girl, I just raised her. I was not deep in it.
You just said those vibes here. Abi, you did not hear me. And you just said vibes. Even in the media right now, I was saying that like we were having fun. Like this is just vibes.
You didn't make it as vibes.
No, they were asking questions. You know how media rounds.
You made it look like I was flirting over you. Meanwhile, I told you I am feeling this pain, but you were still in the business, yeah? You were still in the business after I told you I was feeling this pain, yes or no?
Okay, but you have responsibility over the person. Okay, you're the man now. Why didn't you now say why did you now be
because it was still like earlier, like the first week, I haven't even spoken to her. I told Selma and I told her, see, I'm feeling this pain. But she was still in the picture. Even when
with anybody else.
She was still in the picture. Why did you carry your load out of the picture? No, I don't like this. I'm dying. Sorry.
No, I watched your interview.
Maybe it's personal, like the way he, like how like put it, he stated what I said during the interviews. But literally, I'm sitting here and I'm telling you, even when they said the interview, I was like, you're like the first person I had that conversation with. And even then, I was laughing and saying, oh, we're flirting that. Even when I had a conversation with you, I had a conversation with Victory. The same thing. Ask them or ask the boy. What did I say? Like I just want to have fun.
One last question. Do you feel like you were disrespectful to her?
To her?
Yes.
At the time, no.
At the time, no. Do you think it was disrespectful to her?
Yes.
Because you're the one with the intention.
Yes, because I told her that I'm feeling.
So why did you carry it? Different, even if it's joke.
You see the accent to it?
No, I was
flirting too. Like it's just like regular flirting. So why are you like when he continues flirting, right? While he's feeling somebody else, it is on him. It's personal responsibility, not mine. Do you get me? So if I decide to also have fun with him, right, it is his responsibility to tell me then later that I was having fun with somebody, or not tell her at all because it was nothing. So don't come here and say Ivy took it more personally than you. Ivy did not take it more personal than you. Ivy was also flirting because I'm also a normal person. Don't think that you're this sex god and I
love you, my dear.
I didn't know.
What's your relationship with Mide?
Umide? Oh, we are cordial. We see at events and we say hi. No, that's the way you're laughing now. No, it's not joke. It's not jokes. I'm cordial with almost everybody. When I see me there at events, we see at a lot of events. That's invited to the same, like,
so
a lot of
big,
stuff. Because of man. I'm not a big girl because of man. Never. Rather because of the man.
Nobody said you were.
We'll get to that part very soon. Speaking of a huge part of your story from the moment you stepped in, because you basically told us yourself and told her several times that you have a girl without making it about her or whatever she felt. Because people need to understand, was it a case of, oh, the house is overwhelming and or she doesn't matter? That this was going on. You don't have to explain too much. Was it overwhelming? Did you have a past? Or was it just happened?
It just happened.
So it just happened. It wasn't planned.
It wasn't planned. It just happened.
What's up with? So she's an ex now.
100%.
And that's done. What about me?
I mean, an extreme happy place with me, and that's it for that.
Oh. That is not all. You also got a lot of flack from that situation when people said, oh, you know this guy has a girl. And you even tried to explain it to people in the house And it was almost like you were trying to convince yourself that maybe it's not that. Did it not bother you? Or did you at some point just got overwhelmed by the house?
So I think there's a lot of context that was missed. And I'm not saying that whatever happened in the house was like, perfect or, it should have happened like that. But there were conversations that we had that made me feel comfortable to the point of I didn't think that it was a serious situation as much as it looked.
So this is very important to us because we've seen a lot from the ex posts, things, and it looked like, it was deeper than we thought, right? And I'm sure you've seen those things. So it's hard for us to understand this is not that serious, or it wasn't that deep. Now, with context in mind and with the benefit of hindsight, do you look back and wonder, was he actually telling me the truth?
100%, but
or giving me the full picture?
That's all, right.
No, I'm saying looking back now.
Yeah.
Like I said, it shouldn't be on you.
Yeah.
Even if we can give you some blame, saying, you knew. But it's on him to protect whatever it is he had. But with the benefit of hindsight, whatever he told you, whatever you felt, and what you see, does it...
100%.
How so?
I would say just one thing. I don't want to... I'm trying to find how not to put it the same way, but I would say that from what I got, they had never seen each other before.
You knew that in the house already?
Yes. Okay. And when I came out, it was like that. So that's just one of the things. There's also a lot of other things that a lot of us are not saying. So I just want to end it there because it's really not it's not for me to say, for me to explain. It's not for him to explain.
Yeah. Where are you